You're about to learn one of the easiest and most fooling card tricks ever created. 2 people select cards, they put them back in the deck, then 4 people shuffle those cards into the deck, and yet you reveal the cards in a way that nobody expects. It is absolutely awesome, it is completely self-working, and you can learn it in less than 10 minutes. Let's get into it. Alright, let's get into this one. So, cards are mixed up, they're given a really good shuffle, and then you're going to get 2 people to select cards. So they can literally reach in and take cards out. So let's say in this example, they're going to pick the King of Spades and the 9 of Diamonds. So you don't see the cards, and then you're going to get the cards put back. So just pop these back like so. And then you can get the spectator to cut these into the pack as well. So they can choose a random position, they can cut the cards like so. You can actually give the cards a mix and a shuffle as well, just to mess this up even more. Really basic shuffle from me today. And then they can mix the cards as much as they want. So it looks like the cards are hopelessly lost in the deck. But you say, we're going to shuffle the cards in the way that they used to do in Las Vegas. So in other words, in private games in Las Vegas, the deck would be divided amongst all of the players at the table, and then everyone would shuffle a portion of the deck. So this makes sure that nobody's cheating, and it really makes sure the deck is really well shuffled. So at this point, it's really interactive because you're going to get 4 people who are helping you. I'm assuming you have 4 friends. They're going to mix the cards. So you can have everyone at this point grab a pile and then mixing up the piles like this. So everyone's mixing cards. So it seems like it's super impossible for you to be able to find those 2 selections, right? This is under test conditions. And then you say, we're going to actually compile the deck even more and give it even more shuffles. So we'll use a riffle shuffle actually, because that's a very, very thorough way to mix the cards. So we'll mix these here. I'll show you it's a genuine shuffle. And these cards are mixed over here, like so. And then we're going to do the same over here as well. So these cards are shuffled in as a riffle shuffle, like so. Very, very thorough shuffle, and you can actually get the spectators to push these together as well. So 4 people shuffling up the deck. Now we've got it down to 2 piles. Actually, if they want to shuffle some more, they can. They can shuffle these as much as they want. And then you say, we're going to make this even more crazy because we'll turn half the deck face up and we'll mix it into the face down half, like so. So you push the cards together like so. Once again, doing this very, very slowly and fairly, so there's no doubt those cards are really being mixed. Come on guys, this looks absolutely impossible. There's no way that you can find the cards, but you ask the first spectator, you say, don't tell me the name of your card, just the color. What's the color of your card? And they will say black. You say, right, watch. Now, every single red card turns face up. Every single red card, there is only 1 black card amongst the reds, and that would be your card, the King of Spades. 1 down, 1 to go, and you ask the other spectators, say, well, what, did you choose a black card? And they went, no, my card was a red card. You say, okay, red card, well, that's crazy. Because now every single black card is now face up. Every single black card apart from 1 red card, your card, the 9 of Diamonds. It is absolutely unbelievable. It's completely self-working, and you can learn it in less than 5 minutes. Let's get into it. I'm sure you'll agree guys, this one is a banger, so if you think it is, then write banger in the comments below, hit the like button, and if it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe, because we're doing this twice a week. You're getting stuff like this. It's insane, right? Also, last Wednesday I opened the vault. The vault is where I keep my closely guarded secrets that I don't share on YouTube. I'm not allowed to share them on YouTube. But we've had over 250 members sign up, and they are in the vault learning my pro level stuff. So if you want to join them, the vault, you get 4 pro level tricks every single month, as well as bonus techniques to work on. So you're constantly leveling up and you never run out of fresh material to perform. It is $16 a month. You can cancel anytime, and as soon as you sign up, you get access to the complete archive of magical goodies. So if you'd like to join us, I'll pop a link below, but right now we're going to get into the explanation for this one. Let's do it. All right guys, so there are 3 stages to this trick. There is the setup, there's the whole shuffle sequence, and then there is the reveal. So we'll break it down into each step one at a time, and we'll start with the setup. Okay, Okay, so the setup for this trick is very easy. All you're gonna do is alternate the cards red, black throughout. So the cards are going black, red, black, red, black, red, alternating throughout the whole sequence. You need 26 reds and 26 blacks. Remove the jokers so the cards are just in red, black sequence. And now you are ready to start. Alright, so at the start of the trick, we are just going to shuffle the cards like this, but we want to maintain our red, black order. So how do we do that? Easiest way is just to run an odd number of cards. So if I run 3 cards, for example, and then I run 5 cards, you're doing this as you're speaking to the spectator. It's very, very casual. It just means that because we're running odd numbers, our red, black setup is maintained. It doesn't disturb the order of those cards. So, you're ready to have 2 cards picked. You're going to do the world's easiest riffle force, because it's not actually a force. You're going to riffle your thumb down the deck like this, have someone say stop. So someone says stop. At that point, you're going to cut the cards there, hand the first person, or the first card to the first spectator. We'll assume they're on my right. And the second card to the second spectator, we'll assume they're on my left. That's important. And then these cards go on top. Now you have the people look at their cards. So in this case, King of Hearts and 2 of Clubs. Okay, they remember their cards like this. And what you have to do is you have to have the first card put back first. So the first card that went off, you need to have that returned first. What you're actually doing at this point is you're reversing the order of these 2 cards that came off the top of the deck. Now remember, when the cards were picked, this went off first, this one off second. If we put this one back first now, and then this one, we've actually just reversed the order of those cards. And that's what makes the whole trick work. So now you can get the spectator to give the cards as many single cuts as they want. So you can have them cut the cards like this. Then you can give the cards a Chalier shuffle, which is a really nice way to mix the cards. It looks a little bit like this. It looks very, very carefree. And it's the equivalent of just cutting the deck, but it looks like you really genuinely mix the cards. And all I'm doing here is I'm just pushing, start with the cards on my left hand. Your left hand does all the work here. You're going to push a group of cards off. Then you're going to push from the bottom of this pile onto the top of this one. So you're going to push some cards from the bottom of the pile to the top of this one. Then from the top of this pile to the bottom. Then from the bottom to the top. Then from the top to the bottom, bottom to top, top to bottom, and you just keep going through the cards like that, and it just looks very, very messy, and it looks like you're genuinely mixing them. You can also guide the spectator through a J-O-Z cut, and if you just have them follow along, you say, take the cards, cut a third to the left, cut a third in the middle, and cut a third to the right, and then have them put back in the same order. So in other words, they pick up the pile on the left, they put it on the center pile, they pick up both of those piles and put it on the pile over here, and that is also a completely false cut. So now you explain that you're going to mix the cards even more thoroughly, and you have the deck dealt out into 4 piles. Now you need to deal from left to right. So left to right each time, and it's just like you're dealing out the cards for a poker game. Needless to say, guys, you need a full deck of cards for this. 26 reds, 26 blacks. Otherwise, it will not work. So something really cool is happening right now. It's actually separating the cards into reds and blacks, but it's putting the reverse cards, the selections, in the opposite colored piles. Okay. So if we actually just stop and have a look at the cards now, you'll see exactly what's going on. So over here we have all of red cards and black cards, with the exception of the selection. And then we have red cards over here and black cards here with the exception of the selection, right? So that's the situation at the moment. Now, if you're brave, and I'm always brave, you can actually give the cards to the spectators to shuffle. Now, there is no reason why they should pick them up and look through them, right? If you handle it well and you're just very casual about it, you say, here, give them a mix. And then you just demonstrate like this. You don't have to do this. You could shuffle the packets if you want, but I think it's much stronger if you have 4 different people shuffling the cards at this point. And I've never been caught on it. Maybe I just look very trustworthy. I don't know. But anyway, make sure they're put back in the same order as well, so they end up back where they started, because now we're going to switch these 2 center packets which is then going to put all of your red cards together with the exception of the black card, and vice versa over here. So then it's going to be all of the black cards apart from the red selection, right? So now you can milk this and make it look like a very, very thorough job of shuffling these over here, riffle shuffle over here, like so, riffle shuffle over here, like so. And of course, this has done all the work for you. You can have these cut or shuffled if you want. And then for the last shuffle, just flip any half face up. Don't spread them because they don't know what's going to happen at this point. And then I just mix the cards together. Now, as I'm mixing the cards like so, I can see that the majority of the cards are black. So in other words, these are all the black cards face up. So you want to ask the first spectator, the person who chose the red card, you say, what was the name of your card? And what was the color of your card? Don't ask them the name, just the color. Say, what was the color? They say red, you say, that's unbelievable. Now all of the black cards turn face up apart from the only red one over here. Second spectator, you do the opposite of that. So you say, what color was yours? They say black, and you say, that's great. Now all the cards red apart from the only black one, and that's your selection. And it is an unbelievable trick that works all by itself and you get all the credit. If you like the trick, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to see my most viral tricks that I've ever put on this channel, they are over here. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you in the next video.